Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Nikki here, and today I want to show you what I'm planning to do for Halloween. I've never done a Halloween journal before, but I decided this year it's time to do one. And when I do a project like this, I love to make myself a little kit so that I can keep everything in one place, and it just makes it easier for me. I'm quite time poor, so if I have to go hunting through my stash every time I want to do a page, the chances of me actually finishing this are zero. But I love the colours that are traditionally used at Halloween, so I thought, what the heck, let's go and have a play this year. So first of all, I will show you this very simple little journal that I have made. Now, when I was trying to decide what sort of journal to make, I decided I wanted something that would cope with mixed media. I want to play with paint, and I want to collage, and I want to glue all the things down. So I needed something that was a little bit robust. So what I decided to do was to go through my stash, and this is what I made. Now, the first thing I did, I made the cover. I brought this box home from work because it was really lovely, thick cardboard, and I simply cut out 2 squares. I've torn a little bit of the front off this one before I painted it black, just because I thought it might look cute. And I have a little bit of an idea of what I might put on the cover, but I haven't 100% decided yet. So I made a front and, of course, a back. And on the inside, I have glued down the prompts for the Halloween Journal Challenge. I don't know if I will use all of them yet, but most of them sound pretty cool. And if you head over to Instagram, you can find out about this. The hashtag is Halloween Journal Challenge, and it's been put together by Inspiring Journals and Kia Creates. So, as I said, might not follow them, probably will, but I have printed that out and stuck that down on the inside. And then what I did, ages ago, I went to a D-stash at my local scrapbooking shop, and I bought this giant hunk of scrapbooking papers, and I think I paid like $10 for it. Now, I'll be honest, there's plenty of papers in there that are truly ugly, but sometimes those ugly papers are exactly what you need. So what I've done is I grabbed a heap and I cut out a heap of squares, and every page is 2 things glued together. So that means each page has a bit of weight to it. It should cope with paint or stenciling or whatever I want to throw on it. And some of these ugly papers are going to actually get a lease on life. So this one is a simple piece of scrapbook paper, and I actually cut out a piece. This is a brown paper bag that I have glued on the back. I had, thankfully, quite a few black and white pages. I think that's a fab background. I just have to, put some pretty things on it. And on the back, I have some coffee dyed paper. This lovely lime green thing, I don't think I would normally ever use, but guess what? It's perfect for Halloween. This has that nice sort of tone, sepia sort of tone instead of bright white. That's from a different collection, but I've used that on the back. Now, have a look at this horrific thing. Like, who in their right mind would even produce paper that looked like this? But it's going to be okay for Halloween. So yes, purple, green and orange all together on one page. That's about as traditional as the colours can possibly get. And on the back, I just have some plain. This was really bright orange paper that I dunked in coffee so that it wasn't so bright orange. I did it entirely as an experiment the other day. I did an orange, a red, green, blue, just to see how they reacted. And of course, decided I would pop that in my journal. Here's another black and white one, and this is the green, bright green page that has been coffee dyed. This is actually the back of an old calendar. Don't ask me. Look, I don't even know where the calendar came from. And I was really surprised when I found it in the box that had all these horrible old papers in it. But have a look at that. I think that's pretty perfect for a Halloween journal. We've got more black and white varieties. Some more of those stripes. Here's some lovely lime green with orange and purple. Of course, we all want to use that every day of our life. No, but guess what? Perfect for this one. Threw down a book page just for fun there. Just in case I decide to throw a bit of a vintage twist onto some of these, I thought I might, throw in a few papers that sort of lean in that direction in case that's what I decide to do. This was from another paper pad. I actually found this in my scrap box, but again, perfect for this project. Plain purple on the back. I've used this one again because I really like this pattern. I think it's ideal. It's got bright orange, black and white. This one was just a plain piece of, hang on, what was that? No, that was something. And I think that was coffee dyed as well. It was. No, this was tea dyed, sorry. That's tea dyed paper. Black and white. Love this one. It's got that lovely crescent moon on it. I'm sure I can put that to good use. This, didn't glue that corner down quite perfectly. Again, that's the brown paper bag. That horrible colour again with orange on the back. Black and white with the dots. Oh, I threw down a music sheet too just for fun. And then the lucky last page. Loved this lime green. Not so sure about that, but it doesn't matter. I actually only need this one. So I now have 31 pages. Of course, there's my back cover, just painted with simple black acrylic paint. Now, the reason why I love making journals like this, when you use rings, you can take the pages out to work on, which makes it so much easier. And especially if you might want to do splatters and things, you can make as much mess as you like because you can take the page out. The other thing is, of course, I can take all these pages out and then pick whichever one I want to use if I decide to use those prompts, and I can simply change them in, change them out. And I've put nice big rings on this because I do intend to do lots of gluing and sticking and things like that. So there's my journal. It's really simple, but I think it should do the trick perfectly. Then I have gathered together some things to play with. So first of all, in this tray I have some little washi samples, and they are all Halloween themed, so that's perfect. I was gifted those somewhere along the line. I don't really remember where. Might have been at one of our Planner Girl meetups, I think, but they will be very handy. Was looking through my sequins. I actually have a Halloween mix here, which has all sorts of cute things. There's purple witches and there's spiders and silver stars and pumpkins and goodness knows what else. But when I was hunting for this little container, I found this retro mix in my stash, and there was actually purple, green and orange. So I dug out the appropriate colours and I've popped them in there. In here, I've just got a collection of stickers and die cuts. I bought this pack off a lady off Facebook, and it came with quite a few pieces of ephemera and some of these very cute little cards and these little sayings. So I did spend money on that, but otherwise everything else is from my stash. But I think this should be more than enough, together with my paints and all the other fun bits. So that's that stuff. And then in here, I was hunting through for something else the other day, and I found this. Why on earth I have fluoro orange netting in my stash, I will never know. But I had a go at actually painting over it, and that didn't work too badly. But look, regardless, I'm sure I can put this beautiful coloured thing to good use. Then I went through some of my collections of collage fodder that I have made. Plus, I went through my box of bits and pieces and leftovers, of which I have plenty, and I've just thrown in here anything that would fit that I thought might suit the theme. I have painted pieces. I have collage pieces that may get triple collage by the time this is over. I had this little collection of border corner things. I thought they might come in handy. I've got a bit of black and white. Oh, that's actually a bag that I've used a portion of. I have all my scraps that I thought suited the sort of colour themes required at this time. I've just thrown everything in. I have no idea what I'll use, but it doesn't matter. But at least now I don't have to go through my stash every day trying to find things to work with. Now, I've got a collage fodder folder. That is what I did for the 100-day project this year. So I certainly found quite a few goodies in there that I think will be perfect. Can't believe I actually did something with lime green, but I did. Very handy though. Gel print, leftovers. Again, I don't know what I was thinking when I did this. I'm sure this must have been, again, leftovers from something else I was working on, and I just used it to make a collage fodder page, because let's be real, I normally would not grab those colours. But it could be perfect for collaging. So I've just thrown everything in that sort of is green, black, orange, yellow. Oh, look, I've even got a little bit of red. But again, this just makes creating a page really quick and fast. If I want to paint, yes, that'll take a bit longer. But if I just want to glue and stick, look at all these things. I mean, there's no way in the world I'm going to use all of this, but that doesn't matter. At least I've got plenty of things to play with. And then I have all the leftover pieces from when I cut my squares. I made sure I put them in here as well. And that way I can do some die cutting or whatever if I want to decide I want to do that. But there we go. Now look, it keeps, everything fits perfectly in my little basket. So this will just be able to sit on my desk, and every day I will create another page. So there we go. Very quick, very simple. And I was actually amazed how much stuff I found when I went hunting. So there we go. That is Halloween ready to go. I'm actually running a few days ahead. Hope this gave you a little bit of inspiration. Maybe you might like to try putting together a kit. You've still got time because it's only the middle of September. If you have any questions or you have something really fun that you're doing for Halloween, pop it down in the question box or leave a comment and let me know. As I said, I've never done Halloween before, so this is a little bit new to me, but I'm pretty sure I can manage to pull something together and have some fun and working with these sort of colours that are not normally the sort of thing I work with. So I'm looking forward to it. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are not already a subscriber to WW Design Studio, I would love it if you did follow along. I do paper crafting and paper planning videos, and I just, every time I come up with something that I think is maybe a little bit unique or different, I love to share it, and I love trying to use up my stash. So if that sort of thing appeals, please hit the subscribe button, and if you could give this video a thumbs up, I would truly appreciate it. Until next time, stay healthy and stay safe. Bye for now.